Hugo the Hedgehog woke up one sunny morning to something very strange. His shadow was bouncing up and down, making silly faces, and wiggling its nose. Hugo blinked and rubbed his eyes with his tiny paws, but the shadow kept up its goofy dance instead of following him quietly on the ground, like it always did. He rolled out of his soft leaf bed, but his shadow rolled the other way, landing in a patch of dandelions and sneezing so loudly even the birds looked over. At first, Hugo tried to ignore his shadow's new tricks. But the shadow wouldn't stop. When Hugo tiptoed, the shadow hopped. When Hugo tried to eat breakfast, the shadow made his own pretend pancakes in the dirt. Hugo giggled at first, but soon he worried, what if his shadow never listened again? He thought and thought, his prickles twitching with worry, and decided he needed help. He marched down the path to find wise old Tilda the tortoise. Tilda listened carefully, then said, shadows like to play, but they also like to feel included. Maybe your shadow just wants to be noticed. Hugo scratched his chin and thought, maybe he could try being friends with his shadow instead of getting cross. So Hugo invited his shadow to play hopscotch, and they jumped together, their feet and paws landing in perfect time. They raced around the blackberry bush, laughing as the sun made their shadows stretch and shrink. As the sky turned pink, Hugo yawned, and his shadow yawned too, finally curling up quietly beside him. From that day on, Hugo's shadow was his best friend, and every morning they woke up ready for another adventure, always together.